Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. I guess this is a mini-series now, so enjoy the third installment of lawnmower maintenance. In our first two episodes, I changed out the battery and then a couple of filters and a few more odd jobs on my bad boy ZT Elite zero-turn riding mower. Today, we are going to hopefully change the oil without making too much of a mess. First things first, I want to give it a good cleaning because I know I'm going to spill oil everywhere. And I'd rather clean up just oil than grassy oil. I just figured out how to reconfigure my vacuum cleaner into a blower. Look! That's better. You're supposed to at least knock the grass off the deck and away from the blades every time you mow, but like, who does that? I guess I'm just a bad mower owner. I don't ever... Anyway, oil change time. Okay, step number one. For safety, the mower is off, the brakes are on, and I haven't run it for like 2 weeks now because it's been raining every day. But you should at least let it sit for, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, a couple of hours, right? Please don't immediately hop off of a hot mower and then try to do anything mechanical to it. Don't burn yourself. Don't get hot oil on yourself. Okay? Safety. If you start at the back of the mower, up here on your right-hand side, this little yellow thing, that's the dipstick. Okay, I want to take that out first. Ew. I do not know when the last time this oil has been changed, if this oil has been changed. This might be the first time. I don't know, probably. So I'm going to clean that off and just set it to the side where it'll stay safe and clean. Now at the back of the mower on the left-hand side, up underneath of it, we'll find a drain for the oil. Come on down here. Oof. Please focus. Yeah. This little fella here, this tube, comes from the engine. All I have to do is take this little cap off and then make sure there's a pan down there to catch all the drippings. The manual says it holds about 2 quarts of oil, so I went and got me a 7-quart pan, just in case. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm not getting anywhere on my back, so I pulled it up through this little access hole to see if I can at least break it here and then put it back to drain it. We'll see if this is a little easier. Oh. Yay, movement! Put it back down there now. Yes, I finally realized what a precarious situation my eyeballs were in, and I did put safety glasses on. Thank you. All right, yay! We're just gonna let that drain for a couple of minutes and we will take the filter off. We'll take the filter off. Once more, starting from the back of the mower, on the right-hand side, same area we found the dipstick, down here, at the right rear wheel, this is the oil filter. And I could have sworn that I bought myself one of those cool little wrenches that goes around and makes these real easy to take off, and I can't find it now. And I'm not running all the way to town for one thing, so fingers crossed. Ooh. Okay. Oh, so you know, I have a little coffee can up under here too to catch drips because I know they're gonna happen. Ooh, there they go. Get off. Go, 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 go. Ooh. I did it. You're sideways on my wheel between rubber and plastic. So this is full of oil. I'm going to upend it in the drain pan so it can all come out of there before I move it, dispose of it, etc. Okay, while it is getting its last little drips out there, I'm gonna put some new oil in our new filter. It's this little fella here. I'm going to fill it up just under the threads, and the manual says to let it sit for a couple of minutes to let it all soak in. And then you're also supposed to take just a little dab and run it around this gasket on the end to keep it from, I guess, from drying out. Make sure it gets a good seal up in there. Because oil is fun to play with. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. This is nothing fancy, by the way. It's just 10W30 synthetic is what's advised. I don't think it matters what brand. The manual, of course, suggests that you get authentic bad boy oil, but they didn't have that at AutoZone, so this will do. Okay, I think that's about as done and drained as it's going to be, so I'll scooch on in here and put the cap back on. Boop. Can't get my fingers to work. There, cap back on. Now our trusty manual says to torque that cap down to 10 foot-pounds. So that's me, baby's first torque wrench. And this is a, what the hell is this? 3/4 inch socket. Let's see if I can hear the click on 10 foot-pounds. What? No, it's not 3/4 inches. Ah! What the no! I measured it twice! No! I failed you. I failed you. I'm sorry. Just use the wrench. That says 3/4 inches. How did this happen? What? Okay, well, I think as long as it doesn't leak, it should be fine. Well, back to the right side, which is now all clean and tidy, yay. I'm gonna try to flip this filter back into where it needs to be without dumping all of this oil everywhere. A lot of it looks like it's soaked in though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. So now I'm going to... There really wasn't any guidance on this in the manual as to how tight to make it. So I started watching other people's YouTube videos about how to change oil filters, and basically you get it hand tight and then go about 3/4 or 1/3 of a turn past that. So, well, my hand tight and your hand tight is probably not the same. So I'll do my best. Okay, well that's about as tight as I can get it anyway. So let's try it. Okay, now come back around to where we took our dipstick out. I'm going to install I'm going to hold my handy dandy funnel in place because mine is a little bit too, it's too big to just let hang there. So I'm going to have to put you down for a second while I do this, but put the funnel in, fill it up with oil. Again, the whole thing takes, the manual says about 2 quarts, so I'm going to put 1 quart in and then see where the level is and then kind of fill it a little bit at a time from there, just so I don't overfill it. Okay, it's hard to see, but I think that's just up over the little F mark, the little full line. So I am happy now. We're going to stop. Put the dipstick back in. Boom. Go away, Flash. Now I'm going to turn it on, let it run for a minute, and check for leaks, both up under the drain and under the filter. Make sure my little wimp hands got everything tight enough in there. And if they're not leaking, we did it. Woo! No drips here. No drips here. Oh. No drips here. I think we did it, guys. Nice. Okay, are you ready for the fun part? Now I gotta get that back into one of these. The good folks at AutoZone tell me they will recycle these old yucky oils. However, oh, that's not gonna fit. Let me go get some tin foil. I'll be right back. Aha. Ooh, deep breath. If it's stupid and it works, it is not stupid. Right? No, too far. Go back. Undo. No. Whoop. That's fine. It's not that bad. It's fine. Everything is fine. I have lots of rags. It's okay. I foresaw this. Good. Yes. Accomplished. Woo. That takes care of the oil. The oil is changed now. While we're here, the manual suggests that every time you change the oil, you also grease the fittings. So there are 4 that need just a little squish of grease. So let's go on a scavenger hunt. Now, I scratched my head for a good long time trying to figure out exactly what kind of grease to buy for this, because the owner's manual just said use NLGI number 2 high temperature multi-purpose. I was like, cool, what the hell is that? A brand name? No, it's not. You can use any brand name of grease. I just grabbed what was affordable at the Lowe's. As long as it says high temperature applications and, where's it at? NLGI grade 2. So NLGI turns out is just a standard. It's like the National Lubrication and Grease Institute or something, and they grade different kinds of lubricants based on their viscosity. It goes from like 0 to 6, 0 being really loose and spreadable, to 6 being dang near a solid. So as long as it says number 2, you're fine. The consistency should be kind of like peanut butter, you know? Boop. Goopy. All right, where is Waldo? So on either side of this thing, there are 2 drive arm blocks, and they look like this. So the grease fitting is that little thing. Get him cleaned off real good, because it's yucky. He's got a twin over here, up behind the other drive arm. I'm gonna clean him off. There are only so many places I can prop you up to show you what's going on, so I'm sorry if you can't really see. So check this out. I was today years old when I Googled this. The adapter at the end of your grease gun spins clockwise, counterclockwise to make the opening bigger or smaller so you can get it on the fitting easier. Boop. And it's just a very tiny little boop. That's about it. Tiny little squish of grease. So looking at it from the back of the mower, we got 1, then 2 drive arm blocks. Now we have to find the deck belt tensioner. If you swoop right up in the middle there, between these 2, here. There it is. That little thingamajigger down there is another grease fitting. Now there's supposed to be one more on something called the pump belt, but I don't know. Let's go look at the belts, I guess. I don't know where that is. Pump belt tensioner is located under the engine and has a grease fitting at its pivot point. Well, that's super helpful, thanks. I think I found it, and I'm not happy about it. Okay, so if you're up underneath the mower, facing, you're looking towards the front and a little bit to the right, that's it. Whoops. That's my boy, or specifically up here behind it. I don't see any really easy way to get to this thing. If I'm standing at the back of the mower, looking down, the component is on, the opposite side of this. So I think this little hole here was meant to be a convenient way to get to it. I'm touching the Zerk with my finger right now. So either way, I really can't see it. I'm just gonna have to trust. No, it's not gonna fit there. Back up under. Woohoo! Yay! So we cleaned up, we changed the oil, nothing's leaking. Woo. greased all the fittings, all the little zerks. What a name. Greased all the things. I think that's about it for today. I'm going to make a quick note of how many hours I'm sitting at. It's 7 hours on our spiffy new tachometer. The oil needs changed about every 50 hours or once a year, whichever one comes first. So, I think there's really only a couple more things I can do to this maintenance-wise myself. They are changing the hydraulic fluid, which I would guess has also never been done before. I could probably figure that out on my own. And the next one is changing the blades. And I'm a little bit scared to do that, only because if I jack it up, blades fly across the lawn and people die, you know what I mean? I'm kind of on the fence about that. So anyway, there may or may not be one more of these videos. We'll see. But I do want to thank you very, very much for hanging out with me. It really means a lot when people actually come in and watch these little things I do. So thank you, and you have a beautiful day, and stay cool and stay hydrated. Bye.